Hi, so in today's video, we are going to talk about the difference between schooling, homeschooling, and unschooling. In the previous video, I explained few reasons why some parents prefer homeschooling, and then I got requests from many parents to talk about like what exactly is homeschooling and then what is the difference between homeschooling and unschooling. So in this video, I'm going to explain key differences between schooling, homeschooling, and unschooling. So let's start from schooling. So to understand schooling, let's try to go back to the ancient times, how the schooling actually started. So when we look back into the history, schooling actually started from the time of civilizations. Because we know that before civilizations, there was a lot of slaveries, and then people used to have a lot of wars. So during ancient times, right? It's all because people were not educated. Now, when civilization started, so parents felt that their children should not be the slaves, so they should be educated so that they get good job in society. So that's how the parents started sending their children to schools, and that's how the schooling system started. And eventually, this converted to mass schooling during the time of industrialization in 18th century, because that time this various governments and the various organizations felt that they can mass produce skilled workers, same way that they are mass producing like machines. So they applied the same theory and they built schools wherein like everybody follows same curriculum, and so that if they follow all kinds of rules and they all this kind of curriculum, so everybody will have certain level of skills, so that those people can be employed in factories and all. They will do less mistakes. So that's how this schooling started. Now, homeschooling started during the internet era, and it started in developed countries like US and Europe. How it started basically because some parents felt that with access to a lot of informations through internet, the child has access to curriculum, so they don't need to depend on schools for the curriculum. That's how this homeschooling culture started. But I'll tell you one thing: the key difference that between homeschooling and unschooling is discipline, because you can't teach discipline at home. Okay, if you think that your child is disciplined and they can complete their curriculum very effectively and efficiently. So that's about homeschooling. Now the third thing is unschooling. So consider the case of unschooling. So as I said before, in schooling, the children learn two important things, that is discipline and the curriculum. In case of homeschooling, they only learn curriculum because they already have discipline. In case of unschooling, they don't learn curriculum nor discipline because they already have discipline and they don't need to follow any fixed curriculum. Why? Because the parents feel that their child has natural capability of learning, and they understand that, and they provide all kinds of facilities for the children to proceed on their learning path. For example, in some cases, like child is too much enthusiastic of music, or in some cases dance. So the parents will provide all kinds of arrangements where the child can excel in that domain, like in music or dance, or in some cases, like the child can excel in coding if he is very interested about coding. So we don't need to put extra pressure of curriculum, because following curriculum is a big thing. Okay, if we take all the energy of the student in like curriculum, then they won't be able to like get play, because completing curriculum and then also like doing this kind of professional studies for their subjects, and then they won't be able to get time for play. So that's why some of the parents think that if the child is interested to learn something on their own, they don't need to follow curriculum, and that is called unschooling. So in our concept clear, we support all three options. So those parents who wants their child to follow school curriculum, for them we have this various curriculum, that is CBSE, GCSE, IB, as well as NIS. And in the future, we'll also going to incorporate some more additional international curriculums. And for those who wants to do homeschooling, we also have this homeschooling school, which provides all kinds of necessary tutoring for homeschooling children. And for those who wants to pursue as unschooling, so they have a lot of resources. There's a lot of resources in the platform that they can browse through, and they can learn on their own. So I hope with this video you understood the key differences between schooling, homeschooling, and schooling. Thank you.